There comes a time that if you love your craft enough, good men must stand up and put themselves in harm's way. They must wade into the pits of the Facebook forums, giving what for to all who would stand against truth, justice, and the blacksmithing way. I have to start this by saying it is neither my intent nor desire to run any person to the ground. I try and make a concerted effort to attack arguments and not people. Sometimes the line gets blurred in the heat of the moment, but I always make the appeal to the better angels of our nature. Having said that, I make it a rule to aggressively go after bad information wherever I encounter it. Fools and thieves thrive among the ignorant. It is not enough for those of us who do know to simply place our answer on the table with the 20 other bad responses because our newsmiths cannot tell the difference. There's room for nuanced disagreement among professionals, but there is no space for willful ignorance. Do not suffer fools or thieves. Now, there is no doubt many of my followers take perverse delight in watching me hem up some unwitting blowhard. I cannot stress enough, though, my job is not to be some sort of blacksmith internet bushwookie. There are two things that make me different from most internet commentators. The first is that I am keenly aware of the limits of my knowledge. If I make an offhand statement and it's called into question, I will run screaming off of that hill. I make it a policy not to let my mouth overload my hind end. Though I am confident in my experiences, you better believe I'm going to my bookshelf and doing some searches before I ride into Facebook battle. Sun Tzu once said that victorious generals win and then go to war, while defeated generals go to war and seek to win. In other words, I make sure my position is supported by a body of articulable evidence before the first shot is ever fired. If it is not, I cede ground immediately and use phrases like, I am unsure and I don't know, which seem to be arcane and unintelligible phrases to the majority of the internet. My second trait is tied very closely to the first. I never take the shot unless I know I can make the kill. If I ask a question on the forums, it's a 50-50 chance that it's a setup. Good students are keen to the sound of a scope clicking in and immediately will ask if there is information that they are unaware of. I cannot stress that this is the trait that we must fiercely cultivate. If you find a student that follows this route in a discussion, there is a fine chance they are worth your time. It's a trait that never goes away and in time will make them the best type of educator. Why do I give ground when I hear the click in the bushes? Because in my time, I have known legends, and they were much better shots than I am.